welcome to One Star, where we read one-star reviews of just about anything.
How's it going, Ace?
It's good. How's it going?
We're doing all right. So, we're going to take a little break from our New Year's resolutions.
Okay.
Because you know what's going on right now, everybody? The Olympics. Winter Olympics. You excited?
I am. What's your favorite sport? In the Winter Olympics. You can't say like basketball.
Yeah, I mean, I've always loved hockey, but you know what? But that's boring because you can watch hockey anytime. But so, I love bobsled. Who doesn't love the bobsled?
That's good.
The luge, the skeleton where they're on, when they're going face first.
That's terrifying.
It's terrifying. So, and it's not about watching people. You know what? Actually, but if I had to, now that I kind of named a few, I think my favorite's probably still like just the downhill skiing. Because that's crazy.
Oh yeah, it's pretty insane. They're in the air for like 8 or 9 seconds. Which, when I say that, it sounds unimpressive. But like, just let's pause for a second. Let's count to 8. So ready? 1, 2, 3.
And we're done because we're just going to bore the hell out of people if we're right.
No, but like think about how long that is in the air. That's so long. Like, that's a terrifying amount of time. Like when you jump off a diving board and you're like, oh my god, it takes forever. You're in the air for less than a second, right? Like. That's insanity. So anyways, we tried to find some reviews. You'd be surprised. I mean, I guess if it was the Summer Olympics, we could probably find some volleyballs and such and things like that. But we've had a little harder time finding generally high ratings on winter sports.
Sports.
Good job, guys.
But I'll lead us off here with some figure skates, and it's cracked me up because it was like a 3.
Are these men's or women's figure
These
skates?
were women's figure skates. And the interesting thing about these skates were a lot of the people who were complaining about them were complaining about it breaking too soon and that they used it a few times. And they were recreational and beginner skates. And, I mean, these are people who are actually trying to figure skate.
Yeah.
Like, not just going to the free skate at your local rink.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah. So, but we have 3 short reviews, which...
It's always good.
It's always good. So our first one, these are all verified purchases, so we know that the people actually tried these products. So we have the first one, it's very hard. Finally, I bought $70 shoes. That was very good. I'm not...
Like, figure skating is hard, or like the shoes are actually hard? Because I've tried on like professional figure skates, and they are hard. They will chafe your ankles.
Yeah. Oh, there was actually one review where the person was complaining, and they actually put a picture of their ankle.
Yeah, so there's like special socksies you have to wear with those. I didn't know that either. It's okay out there.
By the way, socksies are socksies
socks
or...
It's like more than a sock. It's like a sock, but it's got like a thing on the top that like protects
like
your
one of those
ankle.
little pom-poms at the back?
No. Like
short socks with the pom-pom at the back?
It's like a really thick, like a leg warmer type thing, that basically just protects you from getting it's a big blister if you get it. Yeah.
Something tells me there might be video of Ace figure skating at some point.
Oh, there is. My family has video of that. I used to do that.
We might have to find that. Anyways, so that's one. But I don't know where or what was going on with this because the person said that they bought another shoe. So I'm making sure that this is.
Are these $70 shoes?
No, they bought other ones instead. These are
these?
These are the cheap ones. I got to tell you, I don't know because I screenshotted this review.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm guessing less than 70. Right?
Oh yeah, no, these were cheap, and that was sort of the complaint about it that they were cheap. They fell apart. They were very hard.
I mean, like a decent pair of normal shoes is like $70 almost. So like. I feel like specialty shoes,
especially ones with actual blades on the bottom.
Yeah, they might be a little more expensive.
Money. Yeah. All right, this one, I love this one. The skates were fine for skating forwards and backwards, but fell apart once I started working on crossovers.
Oh, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so.
Lateral movement was not good in the skates, it sounds like.
It just sounds like they just weren't constructed very... That's a horrifying image, too.
It's good for... And by the way, you can tell my skating is... If I'm going to skate like this, then... I'm not a great skater.
10.
Yeah, we're not going to get onto my whole speed skating rant right now because
you have to have a goatee to do that. There you go.
I'll just stroke the goatee. That will never.
Invisible goatee.
Yeah, it doesn't connect right there, so it's not going to be a good look. I'm not going to try it. But yeah, you could go forwards, you can go backwards.
I just like the first time that she was like, all right, now we're going to do it. Ah! And then just down. Like, kid down. Like, just, like, oh, like, I've got it. And they've got confidence, and then they just go to do it, and it's just done. Like, that kid is the kid is down. And like a hockey player just slams him out of nowhere because that's what happens when you fall on the ice.
Exactly. We've seen those movies.
Yeah.
It's I wanted to play hockey when I was a kid.
Oh yeah.
Like for like a week and a half, but I couldn't skate backwards.
It's really hard.
I can't skate backwards. I still can't skate backwards.
It's really hard. It's just terrifying because you can't see back there.
Right.
And, you got to be at a weird angle.
I can. I did skate.
I can hit things with a stick.
I roller skated backwards.
Okay, yeah.
But that was a whole nother world.
There's something much seedier about roller skating. Like, ice skating is very classy, right? Like, if you were like, what do you do? I'm an ice skater. But if you go, what do you do? And you're like, I'm a roller skater. You should run. You should run very quickly. There's something horrifying about that notion, right?
Yes. And I'm also just thinking, obviously I'm a little older than you, but like when in my wheelhouse, and actually it was one of my first dates. Well, actually it wasn't really a date. I was like the first girl I was going out with.
Yeah.
And then she said, where are we going? And I panicked and looked at her and I'm like, do we go somewhere? But anyways, my brother was having his birthday, like his 10th birthday party at a roller rink.
Where everything's like weirdly carpeted.
It's very weirdly carpeted, very bizarre. But I did. We used to go to the skating rink on Friday nights, a bunch of times. Like parents would drop us off, and we'd go like the 6th, 7th grade and go skate, and then they would also drop us off at Roller Haven.
See, there's something
Roller Haven.
Really creepy about it.
And there was two of them. There's Roller Haven, which was in North Haven. Get it? They were good. And the other one, what do you think the other one's called?
I don't know. Skate Derby, and it's in Derby. Oh, no, Roller Derby. Duh.
There was no, unfortunately.
Please tell me there was a Roller Derby in Derby.
There must have been.
There has to have, like at some point. There's like an old man wearing like
there must be. If you
hats.
know, hey, anyone from Connecticut and from the Derby area,
that place.
Please let us know. No, this was called Roller Dome, and it really had nothing to do with Thunderdome. I don't think it's a liquor store now.
I feel like most.
It is the building is actually a liquor warehouse. To be fair, I'm not even sure if it's even. If it's a liquor warehouse anymore, but that's what it turned into. All right, so and then this one's for
piece de resistance.
This one is for all the Patriots fans out there.
God.
So just so you know, the last one was written by the last one was written by Anna with an exclamation point.
Anna.
This one is Anna. That's what they. That's what her mother. Yeah, that's what her mother said when she went down.
Let's do a crossover, Anna.
This one is by Junk, which
maybe he's like.
Let's not even go into what he's trying to get at because
I was thinking maybe it's like a foreign name or something. Maybe he's not from here, and like that's a common name and.
Like if his name was Toe, and you said, "Well, how do you spell that?" And he's like, T-O-E.
Yeah.
Something like
maybe
that.
He's from a foreign land.
Maybe, but this is by Junk, and Junk says the blades were super crooked and wicked dull.
I think
garbage.
Junk might be from Boston.
I think so. So that's for you Patriots fans to give you something to hold on to.
How are they crooked?
No. Super crooked. I can't do it. I'm not gonna do a Boston accent.
It's like literally just a straight So I'm imagining like a curvy S shape on the bottom.
Well, Junk was not the only one that called them out.
Or maybe they just weren't.
I think they were probably
like lined up.
They could have been lined up, or maybe even off. Maybe they weren't straight.
Oh God. Ugh.
But they were super crooked,
horrible,
and wicked dull. They just looked like any other pair of figure skates.
Yeah.
So you would never know. So that's what you
can sharpen those, can't you?
Well, yeah, absolutely. You have to. You're supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need good proper maintenance.
I don't know anything.
I don't know anything about figure skates.
I think he's from Boston, probably. So
I think so too. Yeah. I would say that was a very helpful review, though, Junk. Thank you.
Thank you, Junk.
Thank you. I look forward to seeing more of your work. Oh, actually, you know what? Now I see it. Junk is also. Junk might have been just very upset about the Super Bowl because this was just a few days ago. Excuse me. Last Wednesday, this one came up.
Oh wow!
So
he's really getting screwed.
These other ones are
Patriots lost.
These other ones are years old.
Don't work. Yeah.
The other ones are years old. This one, Junk is not happy.
Yeah.
By the way, I want to go back to Anna for 1 second because just remember she could do the crossovers, but her review she gave it 1 star.
Yeah.
But she called her review 2 stars.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I like that.
She kind of got it in there. It's almost like
is that 1.5 technically?
Yeah, you would think, right? So
if you call it 2 stars in the
I don't know. What do you guys think? Does that count as a 1-star review? It's almost.
I usually go by the actual star rating.
Right.
But sometimes they go like no stars, which is really great. But you can't do that.
You can't. Yeah.
So
there really should be a no star. And you should
or like negative stars. Like I wish you could leave like negative stars because that would be great. I would do that.
You know the weird thing about it, just talking about like ratings in general, like if you see like the things that people do like on Netflix when they get like the Amy Schumer. Oh. I remember somebody was upset with Amy Schumer. I think it might have been.
I think a lot of people are upset with Amy Schumer.
Well, I'm upset with Amy Schumer because she's
Amy Schumer.
No longer funny.
Yeah.
But Sarah Silverman said that she's doing my act.
Yeah.
I've been doing that act for 20 years.
Yeah.
But I remember her review of her last special. It was like 1 star, and it was basically because all these trolls went on and just said no. They did it with Star Wars, the last Star Wars movie too.
Oh yeah, they do it with a lot of stuff. So it's pretty easy to weed out trolls though, So
sadly, yeah.
You can find them real quick.
So Ace, what did we learn today?
Cheapskates don't do crossovers.
Is that cheapskates don't do crossovers or cheap skates don't do crossovers?
Both.
But actually, you know what? It actually works perfectly because if you buy cheap skates,
you're a cheapskate and you can't do crossovers.
Buy your kids some good skates.
Yeah.
Go cheap elsewhere.
Yeah.
Dog food. No one needs organic dog food.
All right, we'll argue that another day. See you next time.
Yeah, I'm afraid to turn this off right now because there might be a big argument about kids versus dogs and who deserves to get their money spent on.
Feed the dogs.
Feed the dogs. Starve the children.
Good night.
Good night.